Destiny 2 is a fun and immersive game to play. This game has come from the brink of death and shown us that it's still worth our time and attention. This does not mean that it's a perfect game in any way. Many of us who play the game play it just to get away from the day-to-day BS and have a good time with friends. But be it from bugs, griefers, inexperienced players, or changes to the game, there will always be that percent of players who feel they have a reason to rage at this game or about this game. And the following are just going to be some of those reasons. The griefer. There are players in the game that will pick out another player, normally in PvP, and continue to target them. Although this isn't always true and most players just feel like they're being griefed, it's still a thing. These players will do anything for your attention and response. They even sometimes send you a direct message, and if you're in a group, they'll message you and your friends. They may hang out for several games just to grief you even more. I'm not sure what kind of joy you find in doing something like this, but I guess you gotta be eating grass to find that much joy in something this low. Bugs. Bugs are something that are definitely out of our control and take time to fix. When making a video game, more than a few of these will slip through the cracks. Some bugs are fun and harmless, then there's the other bugs that can ruin a 100k nightfall, or can cause you to lose that rare item you worked so hard to get. Or even worse yet, some that will undo hours of work you and your fire team did to clear that raid. Players bellow out in anger due to some of these bugs and demand that they get fixed. And as stated before, this takes time. Time these players don't want to wait. Plain and simple, all we can do is just report these things and wait for the overlords over at Bungie to put together and send out a patch. Changes to the game. When the Bungie overlords decide that they're going to make a change to the game, be it a buff, a nerf, a replacement, or addition, there's a guarantee that there will be pushback. Of the 9 new supers, there's at least 2 of them that parts of the community absolutely love, and their rivals raise to the 30-second power when they cross paths. There's no way to fix this. Although this is a video game and does want to make everyone happy in every way, that's just not gonna happen. What makes you happy could piss me off, and vice versa. All we can do at this point is just be vocal. There's many forums on many sites that are made just for this sort of thing. If you have an idea that you believe can be beneficial to the game, make it known. But saying something is overpowered and needs to be nerfed is not a solution. Inexperienced players. I'm not just referring to new players, because not all new players fall into this category. The inexperienced player is someone who has no grip on the concept of this game. Someone who is just there, and by being there is doing more harm than good. A deadie, if you will. These players could be godlike in other game modes or other games altogether, but are currently holding you and your team back here and now. In PvE, they don't pose a threat unless you're looking for that last specific high value target and you see them racing towards it, in which case, Godspeed. Or you need this last public event to go heroic and they're burning down the objective or boss. These players can sometimes be found in groups by total chance in PvP or Gambit, in which case you have 2 options. 1, work with tools that you have and attempt to carry these green thumbs, giving them the rare taste of victory and a small glimmer of hope that they'll one day get better at this game. Or 2, run. Run away, don't look back. Leave the livestock to slaughter and move on to the next thing. The complainee. Now let's face it, we all complain, myself included. We complain about the game being unbalanced or how something or someone shot us through the wall. We've complained about at least one of the things listed up earlier. But here's the thing, no one wants to listen to that. As mentioned earlier, we play this game to have fun and get away from the day-to-day BS. I personally do my best to cut back and even outright stop complaining because I don't want to hear that. It's a mood killer, and sadly, it rubs off on others. And there's not enough vodka in the world to wash that away even after you're gone. It's okay to acknowledge something in the game, speak on it briefly, but dwelling on it for the entirety of a match or for tens of minutes after the fact is just too much, and it's unwelcome. We need to learn to laugh off the things that bothers us. And if it comes to the point that you feel the rage setting in, then it's time to either switch activities or just stop playing altogether, at least for a little bit. Find something else to do that brings you joy in life. Go outside. You can use the sunshine. Now, I put together this video because I was kind of having one of my rage moments the other day. A friend of mine hopped in to help me because I was running around solo as I normally do. And I was working on the Malfeasance quest. This was when I first was really getting into starting to do that. And I had hit the point that I was raging out. I was very adamant at getting the quest done because I'm hard-headed like that. But my friend Crush told me, hey, Red, maybe you should take a break because you're starting to lose it. You're flipping. And, I listened to my friend's advice. I told him thank you. I apologized for being upset and flipping out on the mic. I got off. And then almost immediately after I got off, I decided I should start working on this. Because I know I'm not the only one. Everybody does at some point in time. Maybe to a different degree, but everybody comes across that. Just want to remind you guys, you're not alone. You're not the only ones. Maybe this will help you out. Maybe there's other things that make you rage. You want to share that? By all means, you're more than welcome to. Comment section is open. I try to check my comments and messages daily. Hit me up. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about some of these things. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'll be here for a while. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.